now we're following the coronavirus outbreak, a new case in the United States. It's in Massachusetts. It's that state's first and involves a man who had recently traveled from China to the United States. That makes 8 confirmed cases in the United States. The federal government on Friday declaring a public health emergency. Globally now, 21 countries have confirmed cases of the disease. The outbreak first reported on December the 31st in the city of Wuhan, China. Quickly spread to the rest of the mainland, which now has 11,791 confirmed cases of the disease. 259 people in that country have died. Joining me now is NBC News correspondent Sarah Harmon, who is monitoring this story. Sarah, we saw members of the President's task force on the coronavirus, all men, I should point out, a 12-member team entirely comprised of men, coming out to the lectern at the White House yesterday to field questions on the strategy going forward. What is the White House saying? What's the administration saying about how they're handling this outbreak at this time?
Hey, David. Well, the administration is taking some bold new steps. First of all, they're calling this a public health emergency. And beginning tomorrow at 5 p.m., there's going to be some rather drastic measures at the border. Any foreign national who has visited China in the last 2 weeks is not going to be able to come into the United States, with a few very notable exceptions for next of kin of American citizens. It's a bold step, and what we're seeing is authorities trying to get out in front of this virus before it reaches a tipping point. We're here in California at March Air Reserve Base. Here behind me, this is where they're holding the almost 200 American citizens who were evacuated from the epicenter, from Wuhan. They're now being held here, David. When they arrived on Wednesday, the expectation was this is going to be a relatively short period of quarantine, and then they'll be back off home. Not anymore. Now they are under a mandatory lockdown order for 14 days because authorities and health officials are telling us they don't yet fully understand how long people are contagious for and whether or not they can spread the virus even if they're not symptomatic. So, safety first, 195 American citizens still on lockdown behind me as the public health officials work to get out in front of coronavirus. An 8th case confirmed today. Not great news, David.
At the site of that quarantine in Riverside, California, my colleague Sarah Harmon. Sarah, thank you very much for the reporting.
And here's the map of the places that people are infected in the United States. 1 here, 3 here, 1 here, 2 here, and 1 here.